Who's here with me? Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. You want me to stay? Hey, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to my live. I am at a smaller historical cemetery that dates back from 1640 in Connecticut. One of my viewers had recommended this cemetery. I did a little research, and boy, is this the coolest cemetery I probably have been to. Hey, Nautica, welcome in, my dear. Good to see you. The spirits are very talkative this morning. And let me tell you something. I've already been finding stones from the 1700s, a lot of 1800s. I already found one signer from the Declaration of Independence, so that's really cool. We'll go back over there a little bit. Look at this cemetery. This is architecture. When you're talking about a cemetery, way back when, architecture was super important in a cemetery because they believed during the park and recreation movement of a cemetery to make it so families can come to have picnics, enjoy the families, and visit with loved ones as well. Lynn, welcome in, my dear. Also, way back when, it was very important for more of the architecture of stones, of monuments. Nowadays, everything's just so cut and dry, and I think the stones today are very boring and very expensive. So, hey, Kathy, welcome in. I'm doing good, Lynn. I wanted to get out before I start running my errands today. And I'm like, you know what? Since I'm already down in the area, let me go check this place out. And I'm so happy I came here. So you guys tap that screen, hit those likes. I want to get more people in here. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that follow button if you like, because there's more of this. I love doing cemetery walks. I think it's so peaceful in cemeteries. Aw, a little 4-month-old girl. Aw. But welcome in. Dawn, good morning. This is a very, very well-kept cemetery. Oh. Who's with me right now? So I think it would just be... Oh. Thank you for joining, everyone. Hit that like button. Hit the follow button if you like what I'm doing. Plenty of more. If you're interested in supporting my channel, TikTok has made my subscriptions $2.99 with 30% off. All proceeds do go back into the channel, so I can bring you more of this kind of stuff. You want my videos?
Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. How many spirits are with me right now? Oh, look at that monument. Oh, thank you so much for the bear. I appreciate you. Hey, Spooky Walks, welcome in, my dear. Hey, guys who's watching right now, give Spooky Walks a follow. She does some great stuff. She gets a lot of pictures of apparitions, faces, really good stuff. Highly recommend her. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Now, this was back from the 1800s. Most likely it was made out of marble, but I'm not sure. That's why it's been able to withstand the test of time and weather. But look at that. Look at the detail in it. The scroll work. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love watching stuff like this. Looking at stuff like this. Like in a case like this, I'd rather look at the architecture, and the spirits are like a second thing. You know what I mean? Now, from what I was reading up about this cemetery, the entrance to the cemetery... Oh, hello. Who's in front of me right now? I am using a TikTok filter. They took away reality filter, the reality ripple. Let me tell you something, guys. When you start seeing this filter go off, take screenshots, multiple screenshots, and really study them. You will see faces in there. You will see apparitions. It's absolutely amazing. So anyway, so like I was saying, so doing a little research on this cemetery this week, they did an Egyptian revival style entrance to this. I did take a picture of the pillars on either side of the cemetery. That was actually a big thing. Remember how I was saying about architecture? That was actually a very big period when they did. The Egyptian style was huge. It was like, I want to say like the 1800s, somewhere in the 1800s that actually started. There's another cemetery in New Haven, Connecticut that is actually, the entrance is very well known for the Egyptian style. And it actually looks like a pyramid. It's really cool. I'm hoping to get you guys down there at some point. I think that would be awesome. Who's with me right now? Ooh, it's strong here, the energy. But in a very good way. I'm Linda. I come with love and light. I have no desire to hurt any of you. If you have messages, please come forward. Now you will hear different, I get a lot of Spanish talk on the spirit box. I also get other languages as well. Now look at this. On the line. Look at the detail on that. Absolutely gorgeous. This is from the 1880s. Look at that. I'm finding the further I go back here in the cemetery, it's definitely 1800s. I don't see so much 1700s. A lot more of the 1700s are up that way. So we'll make our way up there to check them out. Who's with me right now? What is your name? And we got some 1900s here. Now, doing a little research on cemeteries, there's different markings on the top of the older stones. There's actually a meaning for each one of them. I'll have to do a little bit more research on it. So when we do come upon these, we can actually be like, oh, this is what this means. I knew there was always a purpose for the inscriptions above, like the names and stuff like that. But I just wasn't sure. So I'll do a little bit more research. So even give us more to learn about when we go to these type cemeteries. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. TikTok is suppressing a lot of the smaller creators such as myself. You speak with. Oh, thank you so much. Western Cemeteries. Hello, hello. Good morning to you. That's him. Who's him? Yeah, see now we got the newer style monuments starting to come forward here. A little bit more, they're very boxy, very plain. I personally love the older style monuments. I think it has personality and it really brings out the personality of the person who was buried there. So it's kind of like their history. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much for the bears. Look at this. Look at that. Who's over by the... Oh, yeah. There is like... It is like almost like an energy around this. Very interesting. Hey, Pam, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Who is here with me right now? Ooh, that's not going to work. That's very slippery, that stone. Look at that. Look how beautiful. So they definitely painted that, obviously. But it's still really cool. So what do we got here? I can't even read that. Yeah, it's definitely a mix of all different stones, like cast stone and whatnot. Hello. What is your name? Small children? Very cool. All right, well, come on and join me in my walk here. I am so happy I came here today. You guys have no idea. And I'm even happier that I can bring you with me. Sing. Would you like to sing?
On fire too.
Very, very cool.
Instrument.
Very cool.
Repeat.
Repeat. Are there any messages the spirits want to give me? Because I'm not sure if very many people come to visit you. Doesn't look like there's very many newer burials in this cemetery. So I don't know if they've really stopped current funerals and whatnot. Oh, this has got to be gorgeous in the fall. I mean, granted, I know it's fall, but you know what I mean with the leaves. It is very crisp this morning. It's supposed to be like in the 50s today. Late, like 40s to 50s today. And the sun's supposed to shine, so I'm really happy about that. Who's here? Who would like to speak with me? Please come forward. I'm not going to hurt you. Ooh, let's look at this one. Hi, Ed. Thank you for joining me. I cannot wait to go through this video at the end to see what we picked up spirit-wise. You feel it? What do you feel? Oh, here we go. William. Looks like 1842, maybe? Very nice.
That was a good...
That was a good what? All right, well, we have some newer ones here. We have a newer military, 2021. Very nice. This cemetery is from the 1640s. That's when it was incorporated. I have already found a signer of the Declaration of Independence, so it says on the front of it. So that's really cool. On our way out, we'll go visit that. All right, so there are some newer graves here. That's cool. But the architecture is definitely richer here. I like that. Yeah, one of my viewers, one of my followers actually recommended the cemetery. And now that I have a little bit of time, I was like, oh, let me go. Down in the area, let's do it. The energy is very light in here. Very light. Like they just they're very much unbothered by my presence, which I'm happy about. They don't need to come and talk to me. I'm very happy with that. Whatever they want to do. They're definitely watching me, I can tell you guys that much. It just said looking at or something. What's this? It looks like we have a World War veteran. 68, the American Legion. Wait, what do you want me to wait for? The tree this way or behind me? Because they are around, so I would not be surprised if you saw that. Oh yeah, look, we have a whole bunch of veterans over there. Very nice. Look at that tree. That tree is like... The bark, how this tree grew is really weird. I think it just said behind the same time I looked at your comment, Kathy. I would not doubt it one bit. They are like flitting about in here, I'll tell you that much. And they're very fast. So if you see something quick, most likely... Now look at that tree. Look how that tree grew. Now I'm really wondering if any of that has to do with the energy in the cemetery. What does this say? Obviously, I'm not going to go through the leaves. I mean, it's obtrusive thoughts that I really want to go and jump in it right now, but yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh, look, we have some Freemasons. Yeah, you do. Look at that. Erected by the Masonic Charity Foundation of Connecticut. Very nice. Thank you so much for the follow, you guys. I'm trying to hit my 50,000 follower mark. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this. It wouldn't be as much fun. That's for sure. What do we got here? Oh, wow. Look at this. Baby. January 1971. So they'll be 53 this January. July of 1969. Very interesting. Yeah. Who's here with me right now? Who would like to come forward and speak? Hi.
I don't want to do this to him. Artillery.
Artillery? Smoke? Yes, I'm having a cigarette. That's one of my vices. Thank you for having me in your cemetery today. Are there any spirits here that are buried in this cemetery? There's quite a few, but let's see if they want to come forward. Because it's always fun when they start giving me clues where they're buried. I have a video of that on my channel here. They actually gave clues, and then when I found it, that was really cool. Happens every now and then. Alright, so it looks like these are a little bit newer. A little bit newer. Well, let's go back.
Down the creek.
Down the creek? Is there a creek nearby? It's either down in the creek or found in the creek. Yeah, these are definitely older or newer. So just think about how much history is in one of these cemeteries. How much history. That would be so cool to hear from the spirits to get that. You know what I mean?
Thankful and start.
Hi, Scott. Ooh, gotta love that train. We got a lot of energy over here. Trees always hold a lot of energy. They're grounded. Very much so. Of course, they're in the ground. They hold lots of water and nutrients. So it's not surprising that the energy is picked up. All right, let's go back down this way. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me today. I appreciate your support. Appreciate you coming. Oh, Texas Ghost Realms. Welcome, welcome. One of my viewers actually recommended this cemetery in Connecticut here, and it's from 1640s. So there's a lot of history in here. All right, so we have some newer. All right. So now, back in like the 1600s, 1700s, these table-style monuments were so popular. So popular. And it's really amazing how they have withstood the test of time. I mean, granted, we have to support them a little bit. But overall, think about that. From the 1700s, how these have lasted. Can't even read that. But these were very, very popular. Who's with me right now? Who's over here? There's definitely a male presence here. Good morning. What is your name? Hey, Catherine, welcome, my dear. Yeah, so these are very, very popular. Did you just say my name? Yeah, you can't. These are from the 1800s. Barely read them. But let's go like where the good stuff is. Oh, look, we have more tables here. Yeah. Now these are definitely, this is definitely a 1700 stone. I forget the material that they made out. Sandstone maybe? But that's why they don't last as long, so the inscriptions leave. But here we go. Got something here. 1700s. Got a whole family buried here. Very cool. Catskill, New York.
Keep him peace. And your hands up.
1800s. Let's go back down this way. Yeah, the inscriptions are very much not on here anymore.
Awesome.
Boston? What about Boston? Wow, we have this one. Look at that. Ooh, 1701 born, died 1869. It might be fieldstone. I know one of them is like super soft. And it's very abundant up here in New England because we are part of the Appalachians. So we have another table here. Very, very popular. Oh, you're having rain? Oh my gosh. It is beautiful here today. So I am taking advantage of this. Love the trains. Good morning. All right, so we have here from the 1700s. And you can see there's like a figure on top, like the inscription. There's a meaning behind it, and I really have to do some research on it. We have 1789. So we're definitely getting into the older part of the cemetery now. Are there any spirits walking with me right now? Definitely Kentucky. Yeah, see, we have this one. Now we have... Yeah. This is from 1794. And we have a profile picture on it, so that's really cool. 1806. So let's go up this way. Layla, welcome, my dear. Welcome in. Thank you for following, Sheena. I appreciate you. Guys, hit that, tap that screen. What do we got? You see, 1774.
The fish.
The fish. What about the fish? $1776. Very, very cool. Very nice. Would any spirits like to come forward and speak with me? I would love if you could. Welcome in all the new viewers here. Appreciate you. My name is Linda. I'm CT Ghost Runner. I am a medium, and I love cemeteries. I love the history of cemeteries. It's even more fun when the spirits come forward and speak with me. Very cool. Ooh, thank you, Texas. Thank you, thank you. I love that fruit. Now we have a small little stone here. Definitely 1700s, but it just has initials on it. E.H. There we go. Grand Army of the Republic. 1861 veteran, 1866. All right. Now here we go. So it says, let's move back a little bit here. The state of Georgia, having removed to Augusta the remains of Lyman Hall, a signer of the Declaration of Independence, and there erected a monument to his memory. The tablet originally covering his grave was in 1857, presented by William de Antioch to this state, by whose order it is deposited in his native town. So Lyman Hall was originally from Connecticut. Very interesting. Smiling Mike, welcome, my dear. It just said hi. So it says, beneath the stone lies the remains of the Honorable Lyman Hall, who departed this life on the 19th of October, 1790. In the cause of America, he was uniformly a patriot in the incumbent duties of a husband and father. He acquitted himself with affection and tenderness. But reader, above all, know from the inscription that he left this probationary scene as the true Christian and an honest man. To those so mourned in death, so loved in life, the childless parents and the widowed wife with tears inscribes this monumental stone that holds his ashes and expects her own. Wow. Now, let me tell you something, guys. That was a lot to try to read first thing this morning and try to realize that the S's were not S's back then. So, but very, very cool.
Silly.
So that's really cool. Did not expect that this morning when I came in here. I was like, oh my God, look at that. So like I said, there's definitely a lot of history in here. Hey, who is this? Can you tell me your name?
Sharon.
Did you just say Sean? Hi, Sean. All right, let's head back this way. Gosh, that's really cool. So we definitely have some history. He would have known your ancestor? That's really cool. Hi, Chelsea. Just don't say where I'm at, all right? Just don't say where I'm at. That's definitely a safety issue for me. I've already had weirdos follow me to cemeteries, and I don't like that. It could be your relative. See what we have over here. So we have... I can't even read the date on that. Let alone what the inscription is on it. Very hard. But there we go again with the markings on it. That's one of the perks of living in New England. There's a lot of, and doing this kind of work, there's a lot of history. And it's so cool. Yeah, the inscriptions are really cool. I definitely am going to do more research on it, so when we do come to these places, I can educate you guys on it. Because the more you know. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, so it's a really cool cemetery. I've loved coming here today. And we got their 1800 cemetery markers. Now, when you see monuments like this, all right, when you see monuments like this, and you see where it says S. Dudley right here, that is actually the person who made this monument. So they will actually inscribe their name on it to let you know that's the architect of that monument. Very, very popular in the older monuments. You won't see them on all of them. But I know at one point in history of monuments, that was a very popular thing. Hey, Mel. Yeah, somebody had recommended this cemetery to me, and I was like, oh, I gotta come here. Very, very cool. I can't wait to go through the video, because a lot of times in cemeteries like this, you will see orbs flying around. They're very quick. So it's kind of cool to catch those when we can. Now, up in this general area, it's very, very intense, the energy.
Just bite.
Very intense. Like, I can feel, like, the pressure around me. Who died? Yeah, so we definitely... There's a lot more up in this area. Stay? You want me to stay? Do you like having me here?
And be her.
I wish I could stay, but I got things I got to do today. Be grateful. Yes, you should always be grateful. We got a little guy here. That is 1790. Hi. Hi. Who's here with me right now? Go this way.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Let's see. 1710 maybe? 1790? Very hard to read that. Hi. What is your name, sir? $17.54. Very cool. Very cool. Very happy I found this cemetery. And I'm so happy that you guys are watching. You guys mean a lot to me. So I'm going to try to go later on to a cemetery amidst my travels today. And they come? Is that what you just said? So, but you guys, oh yeah, Chelsea, you might have been the one actually that recommended this. You might have been the one. I'm trying to remember who recommended the cemetery to me. And it's been so long I can't remember. You know, old age. Mind's going. I won't say where I am in Connecticut just for my safety issue. But we're definitely down in going towards the southern part of Connecticut. Central southern, I think. So, all right, guys. Well, let me hit the road here. I already got my stuff done. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely hit that follow button. There's plenty more to come. I'm also going to be doing a live tonight from my hubby's haunted train room. So let's cross fingers and see if anybody wants to come out and play tonight. So, but thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for follows. I appreciate you. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you later.